Hello, welcome. This is Abdi Goulet. In this short video presentation, we will talk about the article number 2 for the reading section for CSTE 7336, an instructional design assessment course for Sam Houston State University. The article we will discuss in this video is named as Using Learning Analytics to Improve Teamwork Assessment. So, teamwork competency is fundamental in the 21st century, whether it is in the school or whether it is in the workforce. And a great deal of importance has been given to teaching this competency in the educational circles. However, evaluating the development of the teamwork competency individually is a challenge. Technologies applied to educational context might provide us access to information that can help us in evaluating the development of individual teamwork competency. However, it is very complex due to the large amount of information that needs to be considered if we want to do a true empirical analysis of the data that we have available. Therefore, this study proposes indicators that may help us evaluate the teamwork competency. These indicators are based on the interaction between learning agents, such as student-to-student interaction, teacher-student interaction, student content interaction, etc. The authors of this article explored these indicators with the intent to identify how these indicators can contribute to the assessment of individual development within the teamwork context. The analysis they have developed has shown that there is a direct relationship between teamwork and the final grades of the students who went through this study. Also, the authors introduced a learning analytics system that supports teachers to effectively evaluate the individual progress within the teamwork context. The learning analytics system that they introduced enabled teachers to prevent problems, carry out timely corrective actions, and improve the learning process of teamwork during the course of action. What method did they use, or did the authors use in this study? Well, they used a method called CTMTC. It's called Comprehensive Training Model of the Teamwork Competency Method. And this method they used to monitor and evaluate the teamwork competencies. So what is CTMTC? It is a method that integrates tools that are already present in different learning management systems to facilitate registration of user interactions and to provide access to teamwork evidence. They also created a virtual teamwork as an alternative to face-to-face communication among the students, and to capture the evidence, of development of the work that the students will do during the study, and to organize that knowledge created by the group. So the data collection through the CTMTC method, authors used this method to collect evidence of teamwork from 3 different sources. Number 1, they used forums. So forum is where the development of the work phases are presented. And then the second source that they have collected the data was from Dropbox. Dropbox is where the students share and manage the documents and the notes that they create during the study or during the course of the study. And then the third source that they have used to collect the data was the Wikitools. Wikitools are where the results of the phases and the final grades of the teamwork are stored. So these mixed learning processes force students to adopt a more active and cooperative role, which is apparently which is again the teamwork. The forum contains the interactions of the teamwork process, such as student-student interactions, and it is the key tool for studying the individual evidence associated with the process. The analysis of forum interactions allows individual evaluation in the context of the teamwork. And the forum is very important. And given its importance, the researchers focused on forum indicators as the fundamental element for teamwork assessment. The Dropbox, as we mentioned, is where students manage and share the documents and the notes over the course of the study. And on the other hand, the Wikitools is where the student content interactions take place, and also it is where the content management and associated with the group and the results evidence is stored. And during the study, the authors conducted what they call formative assessment or formative evaluation, and the purpose was to evaluate the progress of the teamwork competency. They observed the interactions of each thread that the students are exchanging information. So this formative assessment allows students to know the extent of development of their competency and corrective actions that should be taken to achieve the next level. This formative assessment also helps teachers to make decisions concerning complementary actions that the necessary sources, so that the individual and group competencies of teamwork are developed. Using the CTM-TC method, authors measured student interactions in the LMS. However, this process of measuring student interactions within the LMS, this process is tedious, it is very slow, it's manual, and this is why the team, the authors developed, or they used what they called LA systems. So what is LA system? The LA system allows compilation and aggregation of the different individual evidence and about forum interactions for each student. And it also allows to display the data for the student interactions with 3 different view modes. It displays the whole forum. It displays the forum, the team that are using the forum, and it also displays an individual thread created by a specific team or a specific student. The context of the research and the analysis of data. So in order to carry out the empirical analysis, 110 students from the Technical University of Madrid were selected and grouped into 19 work teams. The final grading of the team is calculated from different grades, based on the individual evidence, such as the forum, group evidence, such as which comes from the wiki and the Dropbox, and the final evidence, which comes from the wiki tools. So the results shows that the 19 work teams created 5,136 messages in the forum during the discussion or during the study, with a total of 37,930 message views. So they viewed this. They calculated them how many times each student viewed the messages and how many threads that was created during the study. Based on the correlation is from table 3 in the article, there is a significant and moderate relation between student interactions and the final grades. And further, the authors conducted detailed group analysis as shown in table 4 in the article, and the results indicate in all of the cases, the correlation is between written messages, like active interaction is between students, and individual final grade obtained in the teamwork is statistically significant. And this confirms that there is a strong relation between them, between the teamwork and the final grade results. So the discussion questions that we will have in this article are this. According to the authors, teamwork competency is fundamental, and a great deal of importance has been given to teaching this competency in the educational circles. So apart from getting good grades, why acquiring teamwork competency is important for students, and what are the advantages of acquiring teamwork competency, maybe in the work in the context of a work place or in the context of the school as well. Okay, so looking forward to your discussion. This will be a kickoff for the discussion, and let's keep going. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.